Well, it's kind of hard to talk about first place without talking about my wife Tamara, because that is how I found out about first place. When I first met Tamara, Tamara was heavy, and surprisingly, I was on the skinny side of things. And ironically enough, I knew I could save her. I knew I could show her the way to lose weight and to take charge of life. And years went by, and I did just the opposite, and put on well over 100 pounds myself, up to my highest of 290 pounds. So Tamara and I had tried multiple weight loss programs. We had varying degrees of success, but at the conclusion of those programs, we often put back on any weight we had lost, and sometimes even more. Tamara and I had come to a point of desperation, kind of a fork in the road, where I'd pretty much given up on weight loss, and had even put on even more weight, up to my highest of 290 pounds. And Tamara's friends, Tamara had noticed her friends, who she thought were already skinny, had lost even more weight, and they were telling her about a program at church. And so Tamara mentioned the program to me, and said that she was thinking about giving it a shot. What was amazing is that over that time, I got to watch Tamara change. And like any weight loss program, I figured that in the beginning she wouldn't have a problem, that it would go well in the beginning, because a lot of diets or a lot of programs do go well in the beginning. But I knew that it was just a matter of time before the momentum of life would set in and derail her. But what was amazing is that over time, Tamara lost weight. And I got to witness many, many, many instances that others didn't, where we would be in a hurry coming home from a soccer game, and everyone would be hungry, and we'd go to grab fast food, and we'd pull through the drive-in and get ready to order. And Tamara usually drives, and I would think, this is the time. This is the time that she's going to order a double cheeseburger with fries. This is the time she's going to get a shake. This is the time she's going to blow it. But she never blew it. And seeing Tamara change over time, and seeing this spiritual maturity, it caught my attention in a big way. So I decided to give her a celebration when she had lost 100 pounds. Having lost 100 pounds, I felt was a big moment, and I wanted her to give her the encouragement that I thought she needed to continue on and reach her ultimate goal. So when I gave her that party, I started thinking to myself, hey, here's Tamara leading the way and showing how you can not only change physically, but you can change spiritually as well. And I decided I wanted to take on that journey as well. So I contacted Tamara's teacher at the time and asked about a men's class. And there wasn't really a men's class at the time. And so I decided to teach one. It's a journey for me. First place wasn't just about weight loss to me. And so I have to share with you that all the things that happened around the same time, because it all ties into how first place can change your life. But I'm a coach, and I'd often coached many of my son's teams, and now my daughter's teams. And one day we had a football game, and my son's tough as nails. He really is. And we came home from the football game, and we had lost, and my son was crying. And I went in to talk with him, because it's unusual that he would cry, because he never cries. And I couldn't figure out why he was crying. I just couldn't figure it out. And finally it occurred to me that he was worried that he had let me down, right? That somehow he had failed me. And so it occurred to me as a great opportunity to let Riley know, hey, Riley, there is nothing, absolutely nothing that you could ever do that would change how much I love you. There's no failure, no mistake, nothing you could ever do to change how much I love you. And for whatever reason, having seen Tamara's, God work through Tamara, having started developing a daily relationship with God through First Place, a light went off that, hey, dummy, that's what a relationship with God is all about, is that you can't fall out of grace, and that there's nothing I can ever do to separate myself from that grace. I really did find that weight loss was the consistent, right? It was the constant through the whole program. So the parts that were more variable, or the parts that I didn't expect, was becoming more knowledgeable about the Bible, becoming more knowledgeable about myself and who I am as a person, and more importantly about what I'm inspiring to be as a person, and aspiring to be as a husband, and aspiring to be as a father. Those were the things that surprised me about First Place.
This year I started a new exercise. I decided I had to find something different from just working out membership.